Hi Taurus, this is your reading for August 2017. This is a general reading and will not resonate with all of you Tauruses out there. If you know your moon and rising signs, I encourage you to watch those videos as well because it'll give you a better overview of what August is looking like for you. I want to say thank you for everybody for watching, liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting on all of my videos. It means so much to me, especially to see your feedback. I love when I can see some validation of what I've been saying because it makes doing what I do that much more enjoyable, and it reminds me why I do the private readings that I do. For this reading, I am using the Raven's Prophecy Tarot by Maggie Stiefvater, as well as the Handel Tarot deck by Herman Handel, and Life Purpose Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. For those of you who are new to my channel, I would like to let you know that I do not read reverse cards, and I also tell you what I see, feel, and hear exactly as it comes in. I don't change anything, and I don't try to add a positive spin to anything because life isn't always positive. I also look at it as a way to kind of give you a heads up of what's coming. So if something comes up and it seems really bad, it's just letting you know that there's something up ahead that you need to be prepared for. And the sooner you know about it, the more likely you are to get through it unscathed. So Taurus, let's see what is coming for you in August. At the bottom of the deck, we have the moon. So out of these 8 cards, 3 of them are major arcana cards. So there is enough going on in your life right now that I don't think there's going to be much boredom for you for the month of August. You also have 5, 6, 7, and 8. As a matter of fact, you have 2 sevens. So you're kind of in the middle of a cycle, it looks like. To start with, we have the Fool. And the Fool is paired with the 6 of Swords. So you are at the start of something new. You're probably feeling more childlike, more like yourself than you felt in a long time. And being an earth sign, you are someone that is very responsible, hardworking, dedicated, determined. And I feel like you're almost allowing some of that to slip through your fingers for the time being. I think that there's something new and exciting happening in your life right now that's enabling you to enjoy every aspect of life that maybe you haven't been able to in a little while. So the Fool paired with the 6 of Swords, I think like there's recently been something that you've let go of. It could have been, for some of you, I'm really feeling like this is addiction related. Maybe you had some issues with some drugs or alcohol, because it does feel like something that's being ingested into the body. This does not have the feeling of like a gambling or sex addiction. It feels like something that you're consuming and is consuming you. So I don't know if you're working through it or you have recently worked through it, but I think that now you're really feeling clearer than you have in a long time and enjoying life more than you have in a long time. Next, we have the Empress paired with the Seven of Coins. So it's not quite time to make any major changes just yet. I think that there are still some things that are healing and some past issues that have not been fully dealt with yet. And you have to allow yourself to heal before you can really take on anything else, whether that be a relationship, a new job, um, a new business, purchasing a house or a vehicle, having a child. I feel like there's still some growth and healing that needs to be done throughout August, but very much so at the beginning. Within the first 2 weeks of August, it's all about healing and restoring yourself back to full health. Approximately the third week of August, we have the Five of Wands. And it's paired with the Seven of Wands. So there might be a little bit of a slip. If you have recently kicked an addiction or left a relationship that wasn't right for you, it feels like you're reaching back to that because it's something that you know. You might slip and start drinking again, or you might reach for the drugs that you know. You might text or call an ex that you've recently broken up with, um, just because it's familiar, not because you need it, not because you want it, just because of the familiarity of it. But the Five of Wands paired with the Seven of Wands tells me that you're going to get it back under control. It might be a one-off. It's going to be something that was a slip-up, and you're going to realize the mistake that you made very soon after you did it. You're not going to allow this to extinguish all the hard work and all the effort that you put into this. So don't beat yourself up over slipping back for a very short period of time. And finally, the end of August and going into September, we have the Hermit paired with the Eight of Swords. So you're really going to need time on your own. If you've jumped from one relationship into another, it's probably not going to work out, and maybe it's because of this slip up that the new relationship doesn't work. Maybe you've started seeing someone new, but that person isn't around for a little while, so you text your ex, the new person finds out, you're on your own. Or your family, who you've been relying on to help keep you clean and sober, finds out that you went out with your friends and got drunk. Now they're saying, that's it, we can't put ourselves through this, you're on your own. So toward the end of August, it does feel like you're spending a lot more time alone, and you're beating yourself up over your past decisions and mistakes that you've made. This could very well change going into September, but it feels like you're really being very hard on yourself, considering that at the start of the month you were so happy and doing so well for yourself, and one little slip up can really change things. So I think that this is a lesson that you're going to be learning in August. You are not invincible. You can and will make mistakes, and that's okay. But there are consequences to all of the decisions that we make. Okay, I'm going to pull a few cards from the Handle Tarot deck for clarification, validation, and additional information. And then I'm going to pull a few cards from the Life Purpose Oracle cards. And for those, instead of using them as a life purpose message, I'm going to be using them as an overall theme for August for you, Taurus. So of the cards that I just pulled for you from the Handle deck, 2 of the 3 were in the original layout for you as well. So the first card we got is the Fool. The second card is Mother of Stones in the West, which is the Queen of Stones, or the Queen of Coins. And then we have the Seven of Stones, or the Seven of Coins, which also came up. So the Fool, again, it feels like at the beginning of the month, especially where this is in the layout, the first card that came up in the first deck, the first card that came out in the second deck, the beginning of the month, you're really carefree. You feel like you have everything under control. Now going forward, there is someone who tempts you, someone who has the ability to trap you and to get you to do what he or she wants, although it does feel like there is a female energy attached to this. So it's just a warning not to get caught in the web. So it could be, again, that you're calling or texting an ex. It could be that you're reaching out to your party friends or a drug dealer or something like that. And it's so easy to get caught back up in that because it's so familiar to you. And then we have the Seven of Stones, which came up down here as the Seven of Coins. And in this case, it represents failure. So yes, you're going to slip. And you're going to have to start over again. That doesn't mean give up everything that you've accomplished. It means that you had a slip and you're going to start again. You can do it, especially when you remember what it feels like to be fully there in the world. Remember what it feels like to be foolish and enjoying life. That's what's going to get you back on track again. Now, as for theme for the month, I think, well, let's see. We have Talk to Your Angels, Writing, and Justice. So you may find that in order to get yourself back on track, that you may find yourself helping others by writing about your experiences, or maybe you're going to be subpoenaed for court and you're going to have to provide something to the courts in writing. But I feel like that's what's going to help you. This process of putting everything in words is going to help make it reality for you and make it clearer for you. So for you, August is really about healing. Asking for help when you need it, not being so hard on yourself when you slip. And again, the main message for August for you, Taurus, is healing. It's a time of healing, it's a time of learning. So, if you would like a private reading, you can email me at traveler with two L's 1230 at gmail.com, and we can set up a date and time that works for us. And I just want to let you know now that I am booking into about mid September. So if you would like a reading at the earliest time possible, then you should email as soon as you can so that we can get that set up. Good luck in August. You can get through this. Know that this slip up, if it happens to you, is temporary and that you will get through it. I hope that you got something from this, and I'll see you back here in a couple of weeks for your mid-month reading.